Right, this is day one of our wee holiday in Anglesey. We started it off in
Osnaga.
yeah, and we're going to be working our way along the coast. What we've seen so far looks rather pretty, but it looks rather rocky. A lot of beaches apparently. We haven't brought our paddle boards.
Should have done.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, so this could be our wee adventure, and I will take you on the journey of how we get on. Well, we've just walked round the little headland. Nice the tide's out because it allows us to get out onto these rocks. You can see in the distance there, the top end of Snowdonia. It looks pretty big in person, but on camera it's probably tiny. Then you get swept away. Oh, someone's built a fort, Ella. Are you going to risk it? What I might do is put my hand out to catch you. See? If you walk across, I can catch you wherever the current takes you away. You mind the piranhas? Ouch, 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 ouch. So this is moved on to the next car park. We're just about to leave because we've only got our time's up. Lovely stretch of area. All to ourselves, pretty much. Sun's out. Bit of a sandbank, sand dunes, aren't they, at the top here, behind us? Barking dog down there. I didn't realise how much snorkelling there is. Everywhere I look, there's people snorkelling around these rocks. And I don't know if you can see it on camera, but the water is so clear. Bit upset now. I wish I'd brought my snorkelling fins. We've just dropped down. Amazing. You can see the crab having a sleep. He's having a little lie down. Come and see me. Hello. Oh. Right, here we are, sports fans. We're just on to our next place. It's a bit of a walk to the beach. Sand dunes to our left. Seems to be a lot of sand dunes in Anglesey. Ella's right over there in the distance. Here's me. Might give it the full chat run. Got bare feet, beautiful sand. Let's give it the full chat run while holding the camera. Here we go. Probably didn't look very fast on camera. I did it on Strava once. Recorded me top speed running. on a beach like this. Can't remember now what it was. Give us a wave. Hello. This, by the way, is my, I call it my favouriteest time of the day. It's where the sun's just going down. It's lovely and warm. It's really mild. It's normally really quiet because everyone's gone home. Yeah, especially in the Mediterranean. It's warm. We're going to try a different way back. We're going to go through the dunes. I've been in the desert, Ella, in Arabia. In the old cowboy films we used to watch as a kid, this is where you get ambushed, isn't it? From the sides. We need a camel, Ella, to carry our stuff. I just thought of a joke. What day is a camel's favourite? A hump day. That's a Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah. I'll copyright that. Ella's beside herself with hysterics. As we walk back, skylarks. Can you hear them? I love that sound. I was saying about skylarks, you always hear them but never see them. You do see them, but they're bloody hard to spot. Quite a rare bird. I think they're often found in open areas like this, aren't they? Come to have a look at this little boat. Yeah, that's canny, isn't it? There's a hole in it there. Very much unloved, isn't it? It's fiberglass. Right, this is day 2 of our wee holiday. We've come to a place called New Borough. It's a nature reserve. It overlooks Snowdonia. I don't know if you can see the mountains behind me. We're doing a 7-mile walk, which incorporates along the beach, and then and then around the pine forest. It goes out to a little spit out, walking out, so we can get to at low tide. Anything about Ella?
This forest meant to have lots of red squirrels in it.
Yeah, keep an eyeball out for them. Ella looks really short next to me. You look tiny, Ella.
Yeah.
Microscopic. It's funny at Ella's level, you know. Oh, I've got to go even lower, that's it. Whoop! Put Ella in a grow bag. Of her grow. Right! We'll take you on the journey of today's journey. This is the island we're walking out to. Wow. It's an island at high tide. There's the rocks there. You can see the tide line on them. There's a lighthouse at the end, and we're just going to walk out to it, aren't we?
Yeah, nice cove.
There's a bit of a ruin there to the right, a cross and a lighthouse. We're just going to go over, have a goosey gander. I'll update you. It'd be interesting to see what that ruin is there to the right. Yeah, we'll have a goosey gander. It's nice sea pinks. Right, this is all in Hutchla Vigneault. Can't read it. So Ella's going to tell us all about that ruin.
So it's dedicated to St Dwynwen. Pilgrimage has once made this one of Anglesey's wealthiest churches. Donations from pilgrims provided over 9/10 of the church's income in 1535. However, King Henry VIII split with the Catholic Church, put an end to pilgrimages and the parish's main source of income. The valuable lead and timber was removed from the roof and the walls were left to fall down. Thousands of feet have worn the church's doorways stone smooth, and human bones from a medieval shroud burial were found in the church prior to the recent repair work. The porch survived until the mid-1700s, and people lit candles there on St Mark's Day, which is the 25th of April, as an offering to Dwynwen to watch over their cattle.
Thank you, Ella. Thank you, Mrs. Ella.
Dwynwen's story is about love, heartbreak, devotion, and magic.
Yeah.
Dwynwen was the most beautiful daughter of King Brückeniog. Although betrothed, she fell in love with the prince called Maelon Daffodril. When Maelon heard that Dwynwen was to be married to another, he was furious. He attacked her, and for his sin was frozen in a block of ice.
Good heavens.
Her heart broken, Dwynwen ran away to the forest to pray, where an angel granted her 3 wishes. Firstly, she asked for Maelon to be unfrozen. Secondly, that she be allowed to help people who were unhappy in love. And lastly, she asked never to want to be married. In thanks for having her wishes granted, Dwynwen went to somewhere to live as a nun. Legend says that Dwynwen had a magical well with enchanted ears that could tell the fortunes of lovesick travellers.
You're an angel. Wow. She actually met some angels.
Yeah, well, she prayed to an angel.
Oh, sorry, wasn't listening. You'll get a bit wet there, Ella, without a roof. It's rather grand, isn't it? No, that one's on its own, Ella. Life is better with friends. That one looks like you. That one looks like me. Don't know who that is. Near the skylarks. What's special about skylarks? You always hear them but never see them. Just got near to the end. There's some lovely little cottages. There's no road out here, obviously. You got obviously another walk. Those cottages must have been where the lighthouse boys slept, because there's one there, there's one up there, and there's the cottages behind me. There's a chap down there swimming. Bit envious of him. There's Ella. Give us a wave, Ella. Lady of the lighthouse. That building just perched right on the edge. The crow down there. Ah! Ah! Just been mentioning. Here it is around the front. Wow. Here it is inside. It's got a lovely oak roof on it. Ingenious, eh? I wonder how old this is. I wonder what it was used for as well. Couldn't got boats in and out of here. Well, you may have done. We used to have doors on it. I like your lighthouse, Mrs. Lighthouse Keeper. Can I come in for a tea? Up the ridge, thank you. I don't know if you can goosey gander in there. There's some steps, there's a fireplace and some coat hangers. We're now just going to go up just to the left of that cross and back down the other side of the island. Hello with our flip-flops on. We're just walking off the island now to the mainland. Makes it sound adventurous, Ella, doesn't it? With the tide out, we wouldn't be able to walk. We wouldn't be able to walk down the beach. There's a footpath up there at the top. Obviously, with the tide out, we can walk on the sands. So we've just finished off the island, and now we're walking into a wooded area. I've never seen a thick pine forest right next to a beach. Just got to find the designated footpath now. There's a bit of history here of those cottages at the end. Basically, a long story cut short, it's very stormy. The sandbars out there keep shifting, and these are the houses for the pilot boats that used to bring the ships in and out. And as you know, Snowdonia is famous for its slate mining, for its slate, and that's what they used to bring the ships in and out for the trade. It's my lesson this time, and let's do a good bit of a history talk. Was mine better? Was yours better? Mine was better. Well, there we go. I did wonder what those cottages were for. I thought it was for the lighthouse men and women. We're following the red trail. It's now got us walking through a piney forest. Oh, looks a bit dead round here. The trees. This is a walking route, but it also make a wicked little mountain bike route, I think, as well. Don't know. I was walking along, and Ella was like, "Hey, hey Arnold." Funny, aren't they? Bit more forest facts. Weird weather. You know those pine trees that looked all dead I was mentioning earlier? Forest is also scratching their heads about the future because the climate change means that the trees are happily growing here may not be so happy in the future. There's a picture of them all a bit dead here. So what they're doing, they're planting a mixture range of trees. The extreme droughts and cold winters looks like they're not doing the trees much good. Hello, couldn't agree more. About the trees not growing properly because of the droughts and extreme weathers and forest, yeah. So they've given up planting that tree apparently. So they're going to start planting a mixture of things. Throughout the forest, we keep seeing these rocks. Another history lesson. Basically, it was lava, and it was round. As it bubbled out, the outside cooled like a blob. Anyhow, as we were walking throughout the forest, we keep seeing them all. So here on the left here, see over here, it's volcanic. Volcanic blobs. You see some over there. Even before Ella was born, Ella's been around since the dinosaurs. Sorry? Yeah. Coming to get you! There she goes! Right, we're going to take the beach all the way back to the car park. This beach is humongous. There's more of these bubbling rocks from the eruptions, isn't it? They said. Oldest rocks in Anglesey, I don't know. Very peaceful. It's like a little mini forest. Right, we're both showered, we both had our dinner. Ella did a workout where I strenuously watched with a Lidl's finest cider, fruit cider. But we're going to walk to the end. There's some historical stuff at the end here I want to have a look at. I'm taking a picture of you! Here, is this what we come to see? It's a big old burial mound. Just walking around to the front. No idea what to expect. Here we are. Oh wow. Oh wow. Ella, do you want to come and do some reading for us? And then we'll have a wander in. Right, okay, Mrs. Ella.
The most remarkable thing about Barclay Diad something is the group of decorated stones within the burial chamber. Strange abstract patterns of zigzags and spirals cover the surfaces of the large stones. These have been carefully pecked onto the surface of the boulders using quartz pebbles and hammer stones. The artists who created them clearly knew the rock art in the tombs of the Boyne Valley and Ireland. In the flickering torchlight in the dark interior, these patterns dance before your eyes. The narrow entrance passage limited the people who could get into the burial chamber. Perhaps this art was to be seen only by the ancestors, or perhaps these patterns played a part in trance rituals where shamans or priests communicated with the ancestors. We may never know, but we can only admire this early artwork.
I'm going in. Wish me luck. There's a concrete screeded roof on it. And there's lights lit up. Oh, if you look closely here, can you if you can see. I'm going to try and use my phone torch. That's better. Look at that. Wow. It's not heavily engraved, Ella. It looks like it's just about... They've just chipped the surface. I've never seen Ella venture in such a place. It's literally just enough.
Yeah, that's what I said there.
Just enough just to chip the surface off.
Yeah.
Oh, Ella's giving it legs. God, I've never seen her move so fast. God, look at her go! There's also some more on this rock. Oh, the lights have just gone out. It's on a PIR sensor. I'm going to set the light off in a sec. See them on here? This is coming to the end of day 2. We've had a good day. Walking out that to the little island. We've come down to watch the sun go down on the edge of some rocks. It's all rather a bit cheesy, really. Anything to add, Ella? No. Right, I'm going to roll this time lapse. Well, this is day 3 of our holiday to Holyhead. We're going to walk along the pier, bloody bit long pier, I must admit, and then we're going to go and visit a place with a lighthouse called
South Stacks.
Yeah. Legend has it, people that lived in the Holyhead wore holly on their head. I just made that up. Right, I'm going to walk along the pier and see what we see. This breakwater is huge, it goes all the way there, and you can see it just curls around into the distance, and the lighthouse is about there, right on the end. And I think the old railway line possibly may have been down there, because at the start there were some railway tracks. I'll try and find some history about this breakwater and I'll leave it down below. We've made it to the end, further than we thought. Wow. Making you dizzy. Right, there's the lighthouse on the end. There's 2 fishermen. A couple of fishermen. I spy a my little eye, something beginning of hidey hole. Ella's going to go in. Oh, yes you are. Let's have a look. Huh? Oh, I am. Same as the old ones. These ones don't smell as much. Can I go in this one? It's the same as last time, it's like, I don't know, God knows what they are. Like little troughs. Oh, there's a wall there. Don't know what they are, Ella. This one's had some mic beams put in. Tell you what, I was bloody howling in the winter. I bet that was a safe haven for the dockyard boys to get in. But yeah, this breakwater, I keep saying, is bloody massive. I mean, look at the size of that stone. They shifted that and got all this into place and faced it. I mean, the banter they had building all this, and the lads, and all gone, aren't they? Come to one of these hidey holes. A chap called Kevin. The ashes were scattered here, their favourite fishing spot. Now, if Kevin reckons there's good fishing to be had here, I didn't bring my fishing rod with me. Kevin is probably not wrong. And there's Kevin's ashes, I'd imagine. Right, next place is along this coastline here. and we're going to go around here to that lighthouse. Apparently you can go up the lighthouse, which I am super excited about. I don't think Ella is that excited. Are you excited about going up the lighthouse, Ella? Are you excited about going up the lighthouse? If we can get up there. She's going mad with excitement. There's this building next to the breakwater, and it's huge. It's all abandoned, but it's beautifully made. I mean, look at the brickwork, look at the stone. And in the windows up there, they've got like a white. Just got to the end a little bit of this long road. I was wondering if this was where the stone came from to build the breakwater. So we look over here, the hillside looks cut away. History lesson number 1 for today. The breakwater was used for bringing in coal for the furnaces. You see here, the arched roof. Oh, it's the chimney. And also coal was taken off and then bricks were put on. And there's the kiln. These are the kilns used. That's 18,000 bricks. In 1922, the plant produced 20,000 tons of brick and stone, employed by 100 men. The products were sent to Cumberland, Glasgow, and Mersey. Yeah. Would have been a grand little place back in the day. Hey, Ella. I'm sat on the old brick wall here. It overlooks the bay and the breakwater. Don't know if it was a hotel from the 60s. Bit like Fawlty Towers. It reminds me. It's gone now, isn't it? That hotel's been knocked down. It was an old granite house. I think this was the old entrance for it. Oh, that old abandoned house I saw earlier. There it is in 1959 in all its glory. Yeah, Soldiers Point. There it is. The illustration of London News in 22nd of October 1859. And that's the construction, isn't it, of the pier. So is that train. See, the pier went round and round and then kind of back on itself. That might be the old fort I was talking about earlier, Ella. You know, I said about it's all abandoned now.
There's the lighthouse at the end that we just been round.
It's got a date on it. The old boys. Does, isn't it? The old boys. There's the gaffer, look. Big fat man with a top hat. The old boys up there, waving. You still remembered? Who are these? A team who built the South Stack. That's where we're going in a sec, the South Stack on the end. The young lad. Oh. Where are they now, Ella? Oh, there's their names as well, on the bottom. They're still remembered, aren't they? That must be where we are now, is it? Yeah, it is. There's the quarry. And there's the old, the chimney. Oh, look, there's a modern photograph, 1959. The railway line going out. There's the railway line going out to the pier.
That's why it was so wide.
Yeah. This building would have had a roof on it as well. It's It's a shame, isn't it? There's the little grinding wheel. The little spade there as well, without a handle. Just outside the old little museum-y thing there, we just stopped for a coffee. Let's have an ice cream. Is that dark chocolate ice cream? Oh, Magnum. I thought it'd be £1. £2, £2.20. I was like, you enjoy that? No. Maybe I've just not had them in a while. I remember them were £1. Cornettos were £1 as well, weren't they? No, all the monies. These are one of my favourites. Foxgloves. That's a bumblebee, as Ella said. Should we wait for him to emerge? There he is. He's gone into the other one. So yes, we are climbing Holyhead Mountain. Yeah, we kind of took the wrong footpath, but I'm hoping we're going to be blessed with good views and the effort is going to be worth it. Beautiful dry stone wall. That's where we're going, right up there at the top. We're about halfway up. Give a wave. I'm that wave. There's the breakwater in front of us that we went round. There's a ferry just leaving. Just a huge expanse of sea. Nothing on the horizon. But anyway, we're going to go, I think, down there and go and check out the lighthouse. But from up here you can see a lot of Anglesey. You can see kind of in front of us is the airport, the local airport. There's the wind farm in front of us here. But Anglesey is pretty big. And then in the distance you can see the mountains. I don't know if you can see them on this little camera, but that's the top of Snowdonia National Park. Just had a touch of scrambling. Just come down off there. It was nice. Sorry? Maybe. So when we was looking out from that trig point, so remember that radio mast, we tried heading straight for it, but we were met from this huge cliff face. So what we've had to do is kind of snake our way along the top and come down and then come this way. But we were walking and we were like, flippin' Nora! No, we can't go, that's right. But we found the good main footpath now to the end. Well, that's where we're going to walk down to. That is one hell of a drop. But that makes your tummy go funny. Just chatting to a bloke who's got a lovely camera. These birds on this hillside here, they're called razorbills. They've got tiny little wings, and they're very similar, he said, to a puffin. They're pretty much exactly the same, apart from these have got black bills, and a puffin's obviously got an orange. And as we walk round, I need to get myself a lovely camera. The whole hillside here is just full of razorbills. And they're all sat out in the water here. Loads of them just floating about and bobbing about. Must be rich of fish. But the guy was just, guy did get a picture of a puffin. He just showed us a picture. We're just found a little cubby hole. Goes through the rock here. It's a bit of a wind tunnel. You can see the birds just perched on the side, all the poo hanging off. They're clinging on for dear life. Loads of them, swarms of them, and they're all just all sat out on the water as well. But the blackness you see on the side of the rock there, it's all bird. All birds. It's like Ella was saying, it's something you see out of A Day of an Attenborough documentary. It's nice to see this stuff still about and the fishermen haven't ripped all the fish out of the sea, and there's enough fish out there to support all these birds. It's really nice to see. In fact, we've not seen many harbours up here full of fishing boats. If there are the odd fishing boat, there's not many. And look at all the birds above the lighthouse. That's the common garden seagull up there. Just sitting on the wind, all gliding. Oh, magical spot. Come across this, so the old gorse is smouldering away. Thing is, the wind is coming straight at me, and it's just kind of fanning it. Bit of a bushfire going on up here. Aha. So the quarry stopped in 1973 when the brickmakers William Wild and Sons stopped production of its silica heat resistant bricks. So yeah, not that all long ago, and there it is. Like I said, we're back round again now, and just the last little bit back to the car. We're back. Fumbles in one pocket, fumbles in another. Come on, car keys out. Well, here we have it, coming to the closure of day 3. We've stopped off at Morrison's to pick ourselves up some barbecue stuff. Found ourselves a nice little cubby hole out of the way of the out the wind. It's a lovely quiet evening on the beach. It's alright. Very good, VG. Was it a VG? Well, that's it for now, for this episode. We're just in the nick of time, we've moved on. The waves are just starting to break around that rock, just where we were sat. So we're going back now. The cottage is 0.9 of a mile just along the coastline here, the kind of direction we're walking in. But yeah, hope you all like this episode, and wait for the next one. Bye! I would wave, I ain't got a spare hand to carry the barbecue. Alright, bye for now.